Welcome to Rolling on Three, the first podcast for all three-wheel owners. Whether you're riding on a Ryker, Spider, Slingshot, this is the show for you. Today, I'd like to welcome my friend Cliff, all the way from the Bay Area, to the show. Cliff, welcome to the show, man.
Right on, man. Right on. Pleasure.
All right. What you rolling on, bro?
I got that Ryker 600 ACE
Nice,
2020.
nice. 2020, nice. When'd you get it?
Yeah. Last September. So September 2021.
You got it from a dealer?
No, I actually bought mine used and pretty much went from there. I found one for a fairly nice price up by Sacramento, and so I was like I couldn't pass it up.
All right. No, that's a good pickup. You got to use low miles. What was the deal on it?
Yeah, only 2,000 miles on it. Dude barely rode it. So yeah, it was cool. Funny story. When I go to pick it up, I pull up to the kid's house, and he's got one. His mom and his dad both had the same model of Ryker, so it was three Rykers out there in the driveway.
Oh,
Mom's had
man.
a Mom's had a lavender looking wrap on it, really, really, really cool wrap. And Pops had a burnt orange wrap on it. So it was like, oh yeah, that's what's up.
That's nice. That's a good pickup. That's pretty cool. So it was
Yeah.
close. So you didn't have to go far to pick it up. It was like in the area.
Nah, it was about an 80-mile ride. 80-mile ride to go get it, but it was worth it.
All
It
right,
was
that's
worth
what's up. Did
it.
you did you ever ride before?
No, actually, I had zero riding experience, no motorcycle experience whatsoever. So that first ride home was an eye opener to say the least. Man, it was a trip because everything was passing me up on the freeway. The big rigs was passing me. Every damn body was passing me. It was crazy.
Yeah, that first ride out on the three wheel is it's really, really interesting. And
Yeah.
like with me, I was coming from two wheels, so I said, "Oh, three wheels ain't nothing." I jump on that, no problem. I jumped on that thing, was like, "Whoa, this is different." No, that's what's up though, for real. I mean, that first ride experience is like everybody says, like, man, it was. I had to take it easy. It was different. It was new. It was unusual, but I get it. I get it. So you probably got how many miles you got on it now that you got it?
Shit, about it's about 5,000 miles on there now. I done put about 3,000 on there myself. Um,
Okay.
but sad to say that I've run into problems since December. My Riker has been in the shop, more times than it's been on the road for that
Mm.
for that that crazy VSL, that
Oh,
limo.
yeah.
Yeah, it's giving off the yaw sensor limp mode reading. So the first time it happened was like that Friday after Thanksgiving. So I hit all those communities on Facebook. All the three wheel communities on Facebook. Shout out to all of y'all.
Very
Bill gave me
helpful.
some
Very helpful.
Yeah, Bill gave me some good advice. Your boy Thrill Mouse, he gave me some good advice. All the whole community put their little 2 cents in. You know what I'm saying? And tried to help me out before I went on ahead and took it to the shop. But
Okay.
none of that stuff really worked for mine. So I ended up having to bite the bullet, send him to the shop, and they replaced the yaw sensor, and and I got it back and rode for about maybe a week before I had to send it back.
Hmm.
So I just sent it back again this past Saturday.
Okay.
and this is like time number 6 for that same doggone code. The
Yeah,
dealership,
that your
the,
sensor thing is pretty common problem. I hear a lot of people talk about. I even hear that they're taking the sensors from other Can-Ams and putting them in the Rykers.
yeah, I think mine came from the factory. They've got a warehouse down in Las Vegas that they
Okay.
keep a lot of pork in. And so, when it came from Vegas, they put it in and got me my bike back immediately.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
shout shout out to those cats at Arlen Ness at California Speed Sports up there in Dublin, California. They've been my bike's been up there so much, they know me coming in the door. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro?
I hear you,
Um,
bro. I hear you. But
so
in between, yeah, go ahead.
they basically damn near rebuilt my motorcycle, bro. Like they've done the yaw sensor. Then they did that steering kit where they zero out the handlebars and
Oh yeah, yeah.
tighten up the link and add that kit to it. Then they put a VCU on there. Then and I had music added, so they ended up disconnecting my amp, thinking that might be it. That
Hmm.
wasn't it. So I'm riding around with no music, but I got the music on there. That's been kind of sucky. Then they changed out the A-frame and both A-frames and rewired it, thinking that would do the trick. And it seemed like it was for about a week. And then I went for a ride and boom, I'm about 50 miles from home, and I'm staying out there in the mountains by the beach, and boom, it went back.
Wow.
And so I sent it back.
Wow, man.
So
Well, that's tough. That's tough, man. But
yeah, it's crazy.
hopefully they'll get that corrected and get you back on the road real soon, man. Because I
Well,
don't know
they
how's
they
the
they have to do it. So yeah.
uh, but how's the riding season in California? Because I know y'all always got good weather in the Bay Area. So is there ever any downtime or what?
Really, not really. When it rains, I'm out there on mine. You know what I mean? So we don't we don't have to wait on the snow to let up. We don't get snow. You got to go to the mountains for your snow. So that's a good thing. I feel for you cats on the East Coast that got to sit through the snow season and just wait it out. I really feel for
Yeah,
y'all, man.
man. Our riding season is like 4 months if we're lucky. If we're
Yes,
lucky, man.
sir.
So we got to get it in heavy. It's like jam packed with bikes in the summer out here.
I know
Everybody's
it is.
like, we
I
got to
know
get
it is.
all our thousands of miles in these 3 months, and then put them back in the garage. That's the fact, man. Yeah, I like when I see guys riding all year. I'm like, man, I wish, I just
Yeah,
I don't care, but I got a certain degree of temperature that I can't mess with. So once it starts dropping
yeah,
below
man, I feel
50,
you on this.
I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
do it. I'm not built like that no more.
Right, right. Yeah, man. I, the only times that I really wouldn't ride in the rain is if it's like flooding, and we get a lot of flooding out here.
Mm,
Um, that's due to the way they built the roads out here and stuff. Sometimes some of the streets flood, um,
right.
and some of the highway floods. So that's about the only time that that I'd be like, okay, let me leave this motherfucker sitting and get on the bus or whatever. The Riker is actually my primary mode of transportation, and
Oh, okay.
I'm I'm hoping before next fall comes down to grab that spider because
Mm,
I actually want two motorcycles and I want them both to be three wheels. So yeah, I'm looking at that spider. That spider is kind of nice looking, man. I rode out with some cats that got them, and yeah, that spider's a nice vehicle.
yeah, that F3 is a beast, man. I'm hoping one day
Yeah.
I'll upgrade, but I don't know. I can't get rid of the Ryker though, because then people will be
Yeah,
like,
I'm not gonna get rid of the Riker. I'm gonna have both of them. I think what I'll end up doing is using the Riker just around the city as like my little commute around the city thing, and then when it comes to them big rides,
right.
like y'all have, ain't y'all sponsoring something in Vegas coming up in June or something?
We got something in June, NYC for Juneteenth. We're gonna have a couple of cities come through: Jersey, Connecticut, Philly, Baltimore, Washington. We're gonna come down. We just locked down an area that we'll be able to have a post up area because in NYC, once they see too many bikes, man, they chase you around the whole city till you leave, so you can't even
Right.
pull into a gas station without, 20 or 30 cops telling you, get out of here, go, go. So we finally got a nice we got a nice event space, and we're gonna have like, a little family day, and everybody's gonna bring their three wheels out, and we're gonna have a nice little event. Then everybody could take off, and if they want to do their rides through the city in their groups and do their things. But we're gonna have a nice little meetup area. It's gonna be a little family day thing too. So shout out, this is gonna be the first one organized. We're gonna try to do it right, get out the kinks, so next year we can get it better and better and better.
I'm
But
looking forward to that, bro.
yeah, I'll be live. I'll be live out there for a little while, but
I'm
too
knowing.
much,
I'm
man. It's
knowing.
too much recording. But yeah, that's what's up. Do you ride with a group, or you riding by yourself? Like,
Um, I'm actually in a motorcycle club.
oh, okay,
Shout out to my boys, the Last Kings out of Oakland, California.
all right.
Um, but there's a couple of groups up here in Northern California that get together on their Rykers and they spiders, and we ride together. Like we've got the Sacramento Can-Am and Ryker riders. We've
Mm-hmm.
got the Modesto group of the same name, the Can-Am and Ryker riders in Modesto, and then the group down in Merced in the Valley that gets together. So since I'm kind of centrally located between the three, I try and pick up the rides when I can. They usually get together on the weekends and ride out, man. And it just depends on what they plan for the day. Sometimes it's a quick 4 hour ride. 2 hours there, 2 hours back.
Right.
Sometimes they plan the excursion for the whole day. So yeah, we got a nice community now. I've seen some big communities out there on that East Coast, man. Like y'all like do it real big, man. Like shout out to them cats in Philly, man. I was like, man,
Oh
I
yeah.
seen a video with like 40 cats on Rikers and spiders and shit. I was like, yeah, that's what's up. I'm trying to get it like that out here on the West, man. For
Yeah,
real.
Philly Riker boys. Shout out to my boy X over
Yeah.
there, and three times dope out of Baltimore. Shout out to my man Sammy over there. Yeah, they do it big, man. Them guys don't play
Big,
when it's
big.
time for a ride out. You got to be prepared. They don't play, man. They out, like
Man,
he
I
says,
love it.
we
I love it.
outside.
Man, I love it, man. I love seeing it, man. I'm trying to get more cats on the West to step their game up, man. Get them three wheels rolling, man, for
Hey,
real.
that's it, man. It starts from somewhere, man, and
Yeah.
before you
Yeah,
know
'cause
it, you turn around.
I'm the only cat in my club with a three wheel. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else on Ninjas and Harleys and you know what
Ah,
I'm saying? I mean, they're beautiful bikes, don't get me wrong. I love the two wheel life too, but it's all about that three wheel for me, man. I'm three wheels down on the ground for real.
that's it, man. Let me tell you something, man. As long you'll be surprised because now that you're out there with it and you're riding with people, people are gonna see, and before you know it, you'll put out a couple of postings, and you'll be surprised. You'll get some big groups out there that want to ride, and it's just a
Yeah.
buildup. How did the two-wheel guys feel about the three-wheelers in Bay Area?
Um, for the most part, because I'm in the black bike set. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with the
All right.
Hells Angels, none of them. I'm with the black bike set, and so with the black bike set, we all kind of fall under that one big umbrella. You know what I'm saying? If one black bike set, got
Okay.
mossed, and every other bike set in the area kind of come, to our thing, like, what's happening? You ain't gonna mess with our brother, and that's just what it is, man. We got a unity thing going. I love
That's
it.
what's up. Nah, that's important, man. The unity, showing love, man. That's what makes the riding community so dope. When everybody comes together and looks out and just has good times, good ride, good fun. I mean, I love it. When we get together too out
Yeah,
here, it's like a party, man. It's like a big family barbecue.
it definitely is, bro. I don't know how I slept on this lifestyle for so long, man. You know, I, I spent the '90s and the early 2000s being a knucklehead. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm, a little bit older and a little bit wiser, you know what I'm saying?
It
I'm like,
goes
damn,
that
on a
whole thing. If
whole,
we that whole thing, if we'd have knew now what we knew then, right?
I swear, bro, I swear.
That is a fact. That is a fact. All right, so if I'm like visiting the Bay Area, I got my 3-wheel, I'm riding around. Where am I going? Where am I going to post up? Where am I going to eat? Where I'm going to chill? Let the people know who are just listening, who
Oh
riding
man,
around, want to know.
there's so many places, but right here in Northern California, a really popular a really popular spot for vintage cars and a lot of motorcycles is Alice's in Woodside, California. It's a restaurant, and on any given day, I'm talking about, you can pull up on a Wednesday, bruh, and there's gonna
Mm,
be some bikes out there. It's gonna be some real nice cars out there. You might see a Lambo or two. You feel
wow,
me? Um, yeah, Alice's. It's in Woodside, California. That's one of our favorite spots to hit. And then, of course, out here on the West Coast in the Bay Area, we are we basically sitting on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Like, that whole Western Coast is basically a big ass beach. They've got
right.
some designated spots that are designated specifically beaches, but our whole coastline, bruh, is basically a beach, man. From Sacramento, I mean, from San Francisco all the way on up and down the highway is just a big ass beach. So
That's nice, man. That's nice. That's really nice. I like that. That sounds good. So if someone
you,
wants to come ride out with you, Cliff, tell me about Cliff. If I'm coming to hang out, I see you riding. What's up? Tell me a little bit about Cliff. You.
yeah, man, probably gonna hit me on that Facebook, or you know what I'm saying, and connect with me, and we'll kind of figure out which direction we're gonna go. But I'm kind of like, I'm like a shark out here in the water, man. Out here riding on these streets, man. I'm in motion, man, as much as possible.
I hear
When
you.
when I'm not punching the clock like I am right now, then I'm out there in the traffic, man, for the most part, man, for real.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. Because I always say, because with a show like this and all the stuff, I always wind up people, hey man, that guy you was on the show with, I found out he lived like 6 blocks from my house. I got a can him too. And so I like for people to be like, yeah, man, I met up with him, and it was cool. And or he's in my area now. I'm gonna get a can him. So a lot of guys and girls that I've had on the show who came through me wound up starting their own riding clubs, and started their own organization. I see their Facebook pages pop up. They got their own crew, and it's just cool to see people just meeting each other, and just using the Can Am as this whole movement, because I'm I'm assuming from what I hear from a lot of people, you know, behind the scenes, on the scenes, everybody wants to turn this into a big movement, like, you know, a really,
Yeah,
really, really big three-wheel movement, which is dope. And you know, like, you know, you got guys like Harley Davidson has it, and you got the guys, you know, with, you know, Ducatis have it, you know, they got their real, and you know, they're trying to get this thing moving. And I'm like, you know, I'm an advocate for pushing it forward. I hope that, you know, whoever spearheads it, you know, gets it going. I would love to participate and see this grow into something so they can look back in, you know, 10, 15 years and be like, yeah, Keith was the OG in that back in the days. Now that the Ryker will be flying through the sky probably in about 20 years.
hey, I'm totally with you and absolutely endorse that idea, bro. Um, Shout out to my homegirl in Texas, Keisha.
Mm-hmm.
She is the first one on a Ryker that I've seen put Harley bags on her Ryker, and the
Ah,
shit looks dope. Yeah, the shit looks
that's what's
dope.
up.
I'm
Yeah,
actually in the process of fabricating some brackets so I can put some Harley bags on my joint, man.
that's
Um,
what's up. That's what's up. Speaking of
you know,
mods, what you got on there now?
right now all I have is the two speakers sitting down there near the engine compartment in the front. Um, I plan to add two more speakers. Um, I'm going to have to switch out my amp because I've only got a 2-channel amp. So I want to switch out my amp for a 4-channel amp, add two more speakers, and uh, and I'll be pretty much good to go. Now, as far as mods that I'm planning on putting on, I
Yeah,
want to
there we
switch.
go.
I want to switch out that exhaust and change that header manifold to basically add more horsepower to the bike. I'm also going to do those really cool looking cold air filter intakes. So
Shout out, shout
you know,
out for that. No, I got to give my man a shout out though. RLS exhaust and the cold air
yeah,
intakes. And if you want to get a discount, you hit the code below. You know, he get you a nice little discount for that. But yeah, go ahead, keep going. Cold air intake, exhaust.
and that manifold, all that stuff you just mentioned, them cats at RLS be putting it together. Also, shout out to my West Coast homie. He up north up there in the state of Washington. Bill Ramsmeyer.
Bill
He
Ramsey,
does
yeah.
he does
The tuning,
he,
the tuning.
he does that flash tune, man. If you get a chance to take advantage of that, I haven't had a chance yet because my bike been in the shop so much, but
Right.
I definitely to get that Dyna jet and flash tune my bike.
Yeah, I hear nothing but good things about the flash tune.
Yeah. I have already spent a little bit of money with him and got that radiator protector.
Good job.
I think that's important. And I plan to do business with him in the future, man. As far as getting that tune, man, and keeping that tune up.
Yeah.
Then like I said, I plan to put those Hardy bags on my bike, and and I'm not sure which way I'm gonna go with the windshield yet. Um, I've been thinking about, kind of switching up the game a little bit and putting that and changing out the handlebars,
Mm.
the Outlander handlebars, and getting that Outlander windshield on the front.
That's a nice design. Yeah. I see that.
It
I
is
see what you're talking about.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I love the
yeah. So
windshield, man. I love the windshield. To me, the windshield is like one of the best mods. Like to me, I was like, oh man, this is night and day.
yeah, I tried to go the cheap route with the windshield, and the cheap joint folded on me.
Oh,
So I just kind of got used to riding without a windshield. So I'm absolutely looking forward to what it's gonna be like, without that wind pushing on my chest. You know what I mean? But I done got used to it now. I bang on out, man. I bang on out.
If you used to it, it is. But me, I was like, when I put it on, I was like, wow, this is a game changer for me. So I'm leaving it on. That's like my favorite upgrade. And I always say, hey, all right, I'm done. I'm not gonna do anything more to the bike. And then I get something in the mail or something come out, and I'll be like, oh man, I gotta put this thing on now. Like, oh man, this. I'm
I'm
like,
still
man.
debating. I'm still debating about getting a wrap. I want to stay black. I want to stay with the black color scheme, but I'm debating on getting a wrap. I'm thinking I might want to go shiny black and just put a black wrap on that thing. Every time anybody sees my Riker, first thing out their mouth is that look like that Batman joint. And
Yeah.
so I
I
kind of want to
stayed
keep
with
it
the
black.
black. I stayed with the black theme too with my bike. So I said, you
Yeah,
know
no,
what,
I
I'm
love
gonna
that
keep to the black.
you got on yours. I love that rap
Appreciate
that
it.
you got on yours. I didn't want to copy that, so I think I'm gonna just go with I think I'm gonna go with the straight black. Although I have been looking at the black camouflage type deals where there's 3 or 4 different shades of black on it. So who knows?
No,
We'll
no,
see.
I mean, you
Okay.
could don't worry about copying the rap because I've seen people take my rap and then they
And
mix another color to it, and it look banging. I'm like, what?
yeah,
That's
yeah,
fire.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
man, because you never even if you get the rap, you're never gonna see two of the same bikes exact.
That's true. That's true. There's always gonna be some aspect
Right,
of it that's gonna be different. I've also
right.
been
That
thinking
makes
about rims.
oh the rims.
Yeah,
Powder coating the rims is getting very popular now. I'm seeing it all
yeah,
over the internet
yeah,
because
yeah. A
I
buddy
guess
of
people
mine.
don't want to drop that money on them PPAs right now.
Right, 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 right. Yeah, I mean, after putting all them other additions on your bike, man, you turn around, you see them PPAs, and they like 775. You know, it might be a deal, but I ain't balling like that no more, man. I go 9 to 5 nowadays. It's like,
Yo, let
geez,
me tell you, man, it becomes addictive now because I'm probably at the same amount it's spent on mods. That's the cost of the bike right now. And lucky for me, a lot of things come free, but still,
exactly.
it's like still, man, it's like I'm looking at so much mods. It's like, oh, and I just keep getting more and more. I just got 2 more installs I put out. So I installed some lights, another set of lights, and then I just did the skid plate. So it's like never ending, man. I just want to know when it's gonna stop because the money I spend, my wife's like, yo, how much can you spend on this thing? It's like a
I,
it's like another woman right now.
yeah, yeah.
Yo, that's what's up. So, yo, do you got any ride outs or anything planned in your area that you know of or you gonna have coming up?
Um, Actually, not off the top of my head, but I know, like I said, the 3 groups that I ride with on Rikers, they're constantly posting on their pages. So we got the Sacramento Can-Am Riker group, we got the
Mm-hmm.
Modesto Can-Am Riker group, and then we got the Merced Trifecta. They're all on Facebook, and they're constantly posting. You can also, reach me on Facebook if you put in incredibleclif@gmail.com on Facebook. You can find me and hit me up for any info on ride outs.
That's what's up.
I,
That's what's up.
even when my bike's in the shop, I keep my ear to the street as far as where everybody riding to, man. I might pull up, ain't no telling.
That's how it is, man. Just show up and show some love, bro. That's how it is. All right, bro. If you had to describe your Can-Am experience, one word or one sentence, what would it be?
Uh,
I
one
get
word would
everybody
be
with
exhilarating. One
one
word would
word
be
or
exhilarating.
exhilarating. That's what's
One
up.
one sentence. Yeah, is we PG-13 or can I cuss on here?
You can cross, bro. It's all right.
Hey, then one sentence would be, man, it's fun in a motherfucker, man, for real. It's really fun to
Yo,
me, man.
that's what's up. There's no problem with that because you know what? No one gives me the same answer, man. Everybody tweaks it in their own way. So when you say it's as fun as a motherfucker, it is what it is, man. That's just
Hey,
your feeling.
it's hella funny because, in the old days, I used to have to worry about them cops rolling up. Nowadays, when the cops roll up, they roll down their window and they're usually asking questions about the bike. Like, man, that looks fun. Where do I get one of those? What do they top out at? You know what I'm saying? Them kind of questions, which is always fun to field those questions, man.
Which is very true because I'm from coming from a two-wheel community to a
Right.
three-wheel community. The cops treat you
The
different,
attitude is
and which
different.
is and I'll give you something I drop one on you even better than that. I've been an officer for 20 years. So I
That's crazy.
myself had know what it's like to be treated on the two wheel and to treat other people
Right.
on two wheels and then got to do it again on three wheels. And that, but I'm retired now. Those days are over. But so I'm the
Right.
type of guy. I drove two wheels. I chased two wheels. I rode three wheels. I chased three wheels.
That is hella funny, man. That's hella funny.
So I get all aspects, but yes, the community does treat you different on three wheels, and it's a good
Yeah.
mindset. And I think people like that, the fact that they're not looked at as like an outlaw and always got to be
Right.
harassed and worry, So I kind of get it. So I understand it. So I think that's really, really dope. And I think that's kind of where they hit it to make people so, I don't know, where the community is just moving so fast.
Yeah, it's big. It's big.
All right, man.
Well,
Yo, well, listen, man, it's been great having you on the show, man. Shout out to the Bay Area and all that's going on over there. Shout out to the Incredible Cliff. He said if you want to reach him on Facebook, incredibleclif at gmail.com. I'll have his email link below if y'all want to hit out to him or y'all want to look for some ride outs in his area. He said hit him up so he could go roll with y'all. Y'all should know me already. If not, I'm Keith Hammer, host of the podcast Rolling on Three. You want to reach me? This is on YouTube, Rolling on Three Wheels. You want to get on the show? Email me, rolling on three wheels at Gmail. That's the number 3. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok. And when I'm leaving out, oh yeah, I'm all over, man. Just hashtag rolling on three wheels, rolling on three, and you'll find me somewhere. I guess everybody should know how to find me because I get phone calls all day, all night on social media about my bike. I'm stuck. I need to be fixed. Am I right? Am I right?
yeah, yeah.
So you know what? I'm here to help. I'm for the community 100%. And yo, that's a wrap, man. Yo, it's been great having you, man. I gotta have you back when you get the bike out on the road and definitely
Most
start
definitely.
promoting some more of them ride outs, so I can see you, grow your organization, bro.
Appreciate it, man. And I appreciate you rolling on three.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that.